You're watching News Channel 11 in your corner at 6.
Well, it's kind of become a punchline over the years. If you go to the DMV, expect to be there for a while, waiting in line, watching the clock, hoping you can get in and get out as soon as possible. At one point, it was so bad at some locations in Tennessee, Governor Bill Haslam made it a priority to try to fix the problem. We found out the state's driver service center in Johnson City alone had an average wait time of 1 hour and 4 minutes. That was back in 2011, longer than a normal lunch break. Well, since then, Tennessee has made major across-the-board improvements to speed up the process. But community watchdog Nate Morabito found out despite cutting Johnson City's wait time in half, that location still remains one of the worst in the state when it comes to the wait. And he joins us now. Nate, what is going on with this?
All right, so here's the bottom line. If you have to go to the DMV in Johnson City, clear your schedule for roughly 32 minutes.
Okay.
A public records request revealed through July, 32 minutes is about the average in 2014. It's the 6th longest wait time in all of Tennessee. Now, that is quite an improvement from 2011. Nothing short of amazing when you think about where it used to be and where it is today. But even the DMV admits 32 minutes is still too long.
I was hoping we'd be in and out in like less than a half an hour.
Beth Manis and her 17-year-old daughter have high hopes today.
I have 4 children and I've got lots to do. This is, yeah, I don't like waiting.
They're here at the state's driver's service location in Johnson City to get an ID for Amelia, who's about to start a new job.
Well, we checked in at 1:59.
Early on, they're still optimistic.
Hopefully we won't be here too much longer.
But eventually...
Now serving A049 at counter number 4.
One more.
reality sets in.
2:40? Oh my goodness. It's about 41 minutes for an ID. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long.
By the time all is said and done...
Now serving A050 at counter number 6.
It takes twice as long as this family expected.
Hello, how are you?
Almost an hour.
Thank you very much.
A few years ago,
All right, if I could get your signature right by that X right there.
that hour-long wait would have been the norm.
Okay, so your current carry permit, sir?
Nowadays,
Bring your chin down just a little bit.
it's the exception.
Just keep your eyes on it until it flashes.
We've definitely made great improvements in this district, especially we've cut the wait time more than half over it was in years past.
But Manis's experience is a reminder that things aren't running as smoothly as the Department of Safety and Homeland Security would like. Information obtained through a public records request reveals of the state's 46 service centers, Johnson City comes in with the 6th longest wait time through July of this year. On average, almost 32 minutes. That's longer than some locations in Knoxville, Chattanooga, Nashville, and Memphis. About 12 minutes higher than the current state average and much longer than the rest of the local DMV locations. Not just in Northeast Tennessee, but Southwest Virginia, too.
By 2016, we hope to be at 24 minutes.
It's a work in progress, according to Cheryl Huff.
There is just a stereotype with DMVs that if you go to the DMV, you're going to be there for a while. Why?
Because in the past, that was the truth. We had no way to measure. We had no accountability in the past.
In recent years, Huff says Tennessee has put measures in place to hold its employees accountable, and they've largely worked. So what else is holding this location back?
We're processing more applicants with the same amount of staff.
She says it's a busy one, home to only 9 employees who serve more than 100 people a day. The office also experienced a change in management earlier this year, not to mention more comprehensive training for staff.
We are eventually getting everybody on board.
She is convinced things will only continue to get better.
31 minutes may seem high compared with a more urban area like Knoxville or Memphis that may have lower, but I fully believe within a year Johnson City will be even under those bigger cities.
As for the unusually long wait these two experienced, Manis, who moved here from the West Coast, won't hold it against the employees.
I think it's better than in California, so we're happy.
I want to mention this too. In the last couple months, Johnson City's wait times have decreased. In recent years, the Department of Safety and Homeland Security added self-service iPad kiosks at locations so people wanting to renew their licenses or replace lost ones can avoid the lines altogether. They recommend you use them. The state's also pushed people to renew online. That's what I do. You can also do that at some county clerk's offices. Sarah.
Nate Morabito reporting in our studio tonight. Thanks, Nate.